My name is David Flores. I'm a drummer, percussionist, live in Oakland, and I've been playing drums since about the age of like 4 or 5, so I'm told. I've been teaching drums and music for the past 20 years now, gotten a chance to share the experience, being an educator and inspiring folks, and then also too on the flip side, being inspired and being educated by, by players. What I look for in a drum is an instrument that I'm able to convey the musical ideas I have in my head, or the emotional ideas that are kind of flowing through that's happening on the bandstand. What I appreciate more about a handmade instrument versus a manufactured instrument is just the personal touch, literally, and the personality that kind of comes with that instrument, as opposed to something being on a conveyor belt, kind of moving through a number of different hands. The Brooks drums, with Mike, he's looking at a flat piece of wood and then turning that into one of these incredibly beautiful instruments. I think what makes Brooks drums special, the craftsmanship on the actual instrument itself, is I really don't know what to say. I can only put a smile on my face, to be quite frank. Man, it's a treat to see these guys come in and just these ginormous smiles, and just like it's as if I'm looking at these guys when they're 9 years old. It's had that much excitement. And Mike D'Amico is just not just a sweetheart of a guy, but just a phenomenal craftsman. He kind of reinvented the snare drum in my mind. Mix matching these shells. There's no contact. I've seen that done before in the 70s and 80s and other things where they'll put giant holes. But the idea to kind of split the bearing edges and then distribute the air, either firing out this way or this way, depending on which of the rad cuts that he puts on there. Man, I don't know of anyone that's done that. He's as excited to make the drums as cats are to play his drums. That just inspires innovation, So little ideas like, man, can we cut the snare bed just a little more? And man, he's right on it, and there's no reservations. He's into new, fresh ideas. Some of the drums, not just mixing woods, but mixing materials, aluminum on top of maple. His craftsmanship, it speaks for itself. And you feel it. That's for sure. You really feel it. I would buy Brooks drums for the sheer experience you have playing the instrument. It's a joyride. It really is. Using the car metaphor, it's an experience, I think, and you feel it, and folks are gonna hear it because of how it is you're feeling as a player. No one's come up and played any of these drums that didn't come off with a smile on their face and just, starting to question their touch and not the instrument. It's usually the other way around. We're usually quick to just point at the drum. Oh man, the tune is kind of funky. But his stuff it's an open canvas for you to say what it is you're trying to say.